we had to learn the mistakes. As I said, we didn't, like, gaslighting wasn't a term up until recently. Situationship, that's only come out.
What is that?
Situationship. It's like, what it is it's up to it's usually like you're dating someone for about 3 months. You're not exclusive, but you're not dating other people. You really like each other. You don't want to put a label on it. Oh, okay, now there's a term for it. And it seems to be something about the 3 month mark. I had a girl on the podcast the other day. She was from Hamburg. She was telling me, oh, she's 2.5 months into dating this guy, and I was like, oh, the 3 month mark is coming up now, and she was like, I know, I have to prepare myself for the big question. And I was like, this is insane that it really is a 3 month mark. I had the experience myself. Came to 3 months. It was this last guy that I was telling you about with no emotions, and I said, well, seeing as we're exclusive, can I call you my boyfriend now? And 3 days later, he gave me the answer, and he was like...
3 days later?
Because he couldn't give it to me there and then. I was like, go home and think about it. It was a Wednesday. I said, it was a Tuesday or something. And I said, you have until Friday. And I thought, give him a bit of time to sweat. I won't talk to him. He'll know what he's missing. He came over to my house and he was like, no, I can't do it. He said, I'm too afraid to feel pain for when we break up. And I was like, when we break up? I said, what if we never break up? But we will. I was like, this is horrible, so this is...
Yeah, but that's so sad. So now people, they think that they will break up before even being in a relationship.
Yeah, well, and so I went to my therapist about this, and she said to me, no offense, but she said to me, by any chance does he work in IT? And I was like, oh my God, how did you know that? And then when my ex and I started talking again, he was like, yeah, because, there's, I don't know, he was saying something about something that relates to his job. And it was like the problem is there, but you can't sort it out or something anyway. And I was just like, holy fuck. So now I can't date guys in IT.
Okay, I can read. Which is going to be very hard because I think 90% of men in Berlin
work in IT. Okay, but I kind of understand the guy. I have some sort of sympathy, and not because I work in IT. No, but I was the same also when I was younger. I was, I think on my 20s, I didn't want to go on a relationship. Well, especially with a girl that I didn't like that much, just because, okay, I have the opportunity to have a girlfriend. Let's see how that is. But I'm like, but we don't, she's not the one. And then I was so afraid that I will fall in love of someone who is not the one, and at the end it will not work, and then my heart will be broken, and it will be very painful. Especially because we had a couple of guys who, of our circle of friends, who had their first girlfriend. They broke up for the first time, and they were like completely destroyed. And I was like, I don't want to be like that. I asked him on Facebook, "Hey, how are you doing?" Like the typical "How are you doing?" Like opening the question, and he's like, "Oh, super bad, man. I don't want to live. I really miss her. I want to kill myself." And that was just
super dramatic.
That was just a hello kind of question. But right.
Here's the thing. It is very important to get your heart broken. It really is, because it shapes you. And like, I must say, as much as I went through so much shit in this book with the first toxic relationship, I'm quite grateful that I had the experience, because I have grown so much from it. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's important to feel pain. It really is. And heartbreak is important because it does change you, and I've had my heart broken a few times, and like, you get over it. My God, you get over it. There are worse things in life that you go through. And I'm only talking about relationship heartbreak. Someone dies, it's a different kind of heartbreak. But with a relationship, my God, you get over it.
But I can understand. So I remember the first time that my heart was broken, it took me 2 years.
Oh.
2 years.
Yeah, I remember.
And it was horrible. Like you feel pain. No, it's, anyways.
How old were you?
I was 21.
21?
Did you?
23, 23, I think, something like that.
Did you have the means?
That was with...
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've known each other.
We studied together, high school and everything.
No, and he
high school?
Yeah, we know each other from high school,
Childhood sweethearts, cute.
And I remember I was like, oh yeah, but I miss her so much. And he was like, yeah, okay, yeah.
I don't know how to react. I mean, I'm really bad at comforting friends and especially because he didn't want it to be in a relationship with her at the beginning. And
that's the strange part.
And then she left him, and then he wasn't paying. I was like, But you didn't want to be with her anyway, so
Thinking logically
People
about
put-
it.
Yeah.
I'm a IT. I think logically.
and now I understand the damage that I did to him.
But did you learn something from that heartbreak?
Yeah, of course.
What
So
did you learn?
I learned that the first time it's when really hurt, and after that you're not so emotional, or it does not hurt so much. So like, the next time that it happened, it was like, okay, life goes.
Life goes on,
And then,
exactly.
yeah.